busy running the globe. Might travel around the world, but we always rap home.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Calderon, Stand Clear Entertainment, and we're about to get into the boxing talk. This Saturday, July 11th, in Tampa, Florida, at the Sundome, Premier Championship Boxing brings you on ESPN one of the hottest fighters in boxing today. Undefeated knockout puncher Keith one-time Thurman takes on former world champion from Brooklyn, New York, Collazo. Now, a lot of you guys been talking about Keith Thurman. This guy is on the come up right now. I like Keith Thurman a lot. He's a strong fighter with very good punching power. He has really good boxing skills. He has a really nice jab, and he has good movement, goes to the body really good. Now, he fought guys in the last couple of fights that people expect for him to knock out easily. He fought a guy named Bundu from Italy, from overseas, that I've watched several times online. I watch a lot of guys online. And this guy, I knew it was going to be a tough fight for Keith Thurman. Thurman was able to knock him down, but he wasn't able to knock him out. He went 12 rounds and he made Thurman work. A lot of people criticize Thurman because he couldn't knock out this guy because they expect everybody to be a bum that is not known in the United States. Now also, he stepped up his game when he fought former world champion Robbie Guerrero. Now, that was a great fight. It happened on NBC. Over 3 million people watched that fight. It was the first fight in Premier Championship Boxing program on NBC for over 30 years, the first fight that was telecast. And a lot of people tuned in, and it was a great, great performance by Keith Thurman, by Robbie Guerrero. Guerrero got knocked down, but this man has a great chin. He came back in the second half. He really put pressure on Keith Thurman. It really showed Keith Thurman where he's at in his level right now, because he was tested in that fight. He had a really bad, massive lump on the side of his head. It was crazy. He looked like an alien. Now, he was able to pass the test, and he did good. He showed his heart and determination in that fight to win, and he got through the fight. So now people expect him to fight Floyd Mayweather. Let's be realistic, guys. I mean, one big fight that he had, it was a great fight. I don't think he's ready for Mayweather at this moment right now. He's a good fighter. He came off a great win. And I think he should be fighting guys like Marcos Maidana, fighting guys like Tim Bradley, those guys before he even gets into the ring with a Floyd Mayweather. I see flaws in Keith Thurman that I know that Mayweather would definitely expose. And Team Mayweather already announced that he is not going to be a candidate for Floyd Mayweather's final fight. So you could just knock that out. It's not happening. So we got to see if Keith Thurman is going to be the next star in the welterweight division. He's going against Collazo. A lot of people are heavily criticizing this man because he's facing Collazo. People call Collazo a bum. You guys got to be crazy, man. I mean, I'm not going to be up here biased and everything because I'm representing Team Collazo, Brooklyn, 100%. I'm going to be in the building in Tampa, Florida, watching the fight. But Collazo is no bum. This guy is far from it. He's a former world champion. He's been in there with the best. He's been in there against Ricky Hatton when Ricky Hatton was undefeated and a world champion, coming up in weight to face Luis Collazo for his world title. And we saw Collazo get knocked down early but come back in that fight and hurt Ricky Hatton. Now, a lot of people felt like he won that fight, and they gave the fight to the more popular fighter, which was Ricky Hatton. After that, he fought Andre Berto when Andre Berto was undefeated. He was young, he was fast, he was powerful, and he was the welterweight champion. Now, that fight right there, I definitely believe Luis Collazo won that fight. Even the boxing commentators on HBO thought that Luis Collazo won that fight against Andre Berto. It was a good fight. It was the fight of the year type candidate, and it was a close fight that could have went either way, but people felt like Collazo won that fight, and they gave it to Andre Berto. I was in Las Vegas to watch Collazo against Sugar Shane Mosley. Now, Sugar Shane Mosley wasn't no old-timer at the time. He was fighting Collazo right before he got to fight Miguel Cotto. And that fight, Lou took a loss in that fight. He took a tough loss in that fight, but he went 12 rounds with the champ. And he took Sugar Shane's power shots all night long. So people doubt this man. They think he's, a bum or whatever, but he's been in there with the top dogs in the game. He was there against Victor Ortiz as an underdog, and people saw what happened. He caught Victor Ortiz with a good shot. Now, mind you, Victor Ortiz was in a long layoff, but people thought that Victor's power and Victor's youth was going to be able to go right through Luis Collazo, and he proved them wrong. So now he has a great opportunity. You know, I wish him all the best. I hope he comes in there prepared, trained very well, and fight a smart fight. You can't go in there fighting, Keith Thurman, a guy that's a puncher, toe-to-toe. He's going to have to move. He's going to have to use his jab. He's going to have to get in and out and use that good defense as a southpaw to, negate whatever Keith Thurman does. People are basing what happened in the Amir Khan fight against Luis Collazo. Now, Amir Khan was very fast and he was able to control the fight, but Amir Khan got hurt as well, too. So people say that Luis Collazo can't punch. This boy could punch. You know what I'm saying? He could hurt you. He hurt Ricky Hatton. He hurt Andre Berto. He hurt Amir Khan. And he hurt Victor Ortiz. So he could hurt you. And if he could catch, Thurman, who has a pretty good chin, it make it an interesting fight. So I can't wait to see the fight. We're going to see what happens. I'll do a recap after the fight, the following week to see what happens. We see where Keith Thurman lies in right now, but I still think he has a lot more to prove before he gets to the Floyd Mayweathers and the Manny Pacquiaos of the world. You know what I mean? But he's definitely hot. I love seeing him. I can't wait to see what he's going to do. I wish my boy Luis Collazo the best. I hope he pulls off the upset victory. I'm going to be there rooting for him. So we see what happens. But tune in. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, J. Calderon Boxing Talk. I'm J. Calderon. This is Stan Clear Entertainment. Peace. Thanks for your support.